Elaine Unleashed back at you from right here at the Green Thumbs Gardening Channel. Today is indeed March the 13th, 2020. And in today's video, we want to take you guys out to our front yard extended grow area, to the area where we previously planted and harvested our Pinecone Shampoo Ginger, and show you what we intend on doing with that area. It's a perfect spot out in our front yard. That spot lies right next to our 3 foot by 6 foot Hugo Country Garden Planter Sweet Baby Red. And that location of our front yard receives approximately 10 hours of direct sunlight from about this time of year until mid to late July, when fall begins to approach. So it's a perfect location to plant what we're actually about to plant in that area. If you recall from our Pinecone Shampoo Ginger harvest video, that soil in that area is very hard. It's a mixture of clay, sand, lime rock, and river rock. And when it hardens up almost as hard as concrete. So we do intend to indeed amend that soil before we plant what we're about to plant here. But I'm going to flip this camera around for you guys right quick, walk you out to that area, show you what we've done to prepare that area, and give you guys a quick peek at what we intend to plant in that area, and show you how we go about getting that planted. Hang tight, YouTube. All right, guys, as you can see, we prepared an area that's roughly 3 feet in diameter. Again, this is the location where we planted our Pinecone Shampoo Ginger about 2 years ago, and we harvested that ginger earlier this year. This location in our yard is located right next to our 3 foot by 6 foot Hugo Country Garden Planter Sweet Baby Red. And again, this area of our front yard receives roughly 10 hours of direct sunlight this time of year, from between now and about mid to late July, when the fall season begins to approach. It stays dry out here in this area pretty much at all times, unless we irrigate, and that is one of the things that makes this location a perfect location to plant what we're about to plant here in this area here. That soil again is a mixture of clay, lime rock, sand, and river rock. And once this soil gets wet, is allowed to dry completely out, it hardens up to about the consistency of concrete. So we do indeed intend to amend this soil here with some soil from one of our other garden beds here that has a mixture of perlite and some other things in it that'll keep the soil nice and loose. We'll probably add a little blood meal to this soil for a source of natural nitrogen. And I'm going to go ahead and show you guys right now what we intend to amend this soil with, and what we're going to plant in this location. As you can see here, we have two of the 2.5 gallon containers here of soil that we removed from one of our other garden beds in the our grow area. As you can see, it has a lot of tree bark, things like perlite in it, broken down composted leaves, and other things that keeps the soil nice and loose. We'll add 2 buckets of this to that area down there, chop it in real well, add some blood meal to it, mix that in real well. When we're done doing that right there, we're gonna plant, indeed, we're gonna plant our baby, bam, fig tree that we did indeed name after our dear friend, Mrs. Lori from the Wildings Landing. Indeed, Mrs. Lori, you haven't been an inspiration to us here at the Green Thumb Gardening Channel, and we thought who better to name this particular fig tree after than you, my dear friend. We're gonna go ahead and get this soil here added to this spot over here, show you guys what it looks like after we get it mixed in, and then show you guys how we go about planting our fig tree, Mrs. Lori, right there in that area. Hang tight, YouTube. All right, guys, as you can see, we added a total of 5 gallons of soil from one of our other garden planters here in our front yard extended grow area. And as you can see, there's a lot of perlite in this stuff, a lot of composted tree bark, leaves, grass clippings, things like that that have been totally composted down over the last 2 seasons in one of our garden planters here. We're simply gonna mix this in, chop this in real well, and mix it with the existing soil, again, to ensure that this soil doesn't lock up and pack down hard around the roots of what we're about to plant in it. And we're gonna add some blood meal to this for a natural source of nitrogen. Go ahead and give this plant plant that we're about to plant a nice boost of nutrients here in this area here. We're not actually going to wet this area down and water this plant in or anything like that after we plant it, because we know that this particular plant that we're about to plant here in this area loves dry, well-drained soil. So we're not going to water it in. It's supposed to rain here later this week, and we'll let nature water this the next time that it actually receives some water. But we won't be watering this particular plant in once we get it planted here. I'm going to go ahead and get that chopped in, add our blood meal to it, get it chopped in well. I'm going to go ahead and plant our fig tree. Hang tight, you two. All right, guys, this is what our soil looks like now with our soil amendment added to it. And as you can see, the hard clay soil now has a lot of perlite and other things mixed into it that will assure that it doesn't bind up and pack down on us after we plant our fig tree here in this location. You know the thing about fig trees, you know that they like to have the soil bare beneath their canopies, no grass, no other plants planted beneath them. They like to have nothing planted beneath them, and that allows for good air circulation beneath the tree. It allows for the soil not to stay moist or soggy after it rains. You know, you don't want to plant anything beneath your fig tree, no grass, no other flowers or any other types of plants or anything beneath your fig tree. It needs its own space, and again, it prefers to have nothing planted beneath it. We're gonna go ahead and smooth this soil out, level it out, make ourselves a hole in the middle. We're gonna go ahead and get our fig tree planted. We'll bring you guys back and show you exactly what it looks like once we get it planted in this area. Hang tight, YouTube. All right, YouTube, we're back. Indeed, we are back. And this is what our dear friend, Mrs. Lori from the Wildings Landing is looking like right here, right now, in Grow Zone 8B, planted in our front yard extended grow area. Take a look at Mrs. Lori, would you? Isn't she lovely? Isn't she lovely? Again, as you can see, our area is sloped down on all sides around Mrs. Lori. That will indeed allow any excess rain to run off from the sides and not soak in and keep the roots around Mrs. Lori soggy and wet. We know that fig trees don't like that. But again, YouTube, does she look well or what? Mrs. Lori, our fig tree, right here at the Green Thumb Gardening Channel, Grow Zone 8B, right here in Tifton, Georgia. Thanks for watching, YouTube. And if indeed you are watching this video and you're not currently subscribed to the Green Thumbs Gardening Channel, please indeed take this moment to press that subscribe button, that like button, that notification button, and be sure to share this video with your friends and family as well. Yeah. Mrs. Lori, our fig tree, right here at the Green Thumb Gardening Channel, Grow Zone 8B, right here in Tifton, Georgia.
The man.